Good morning, Ananda. Dear students, so last class we can be discussing about the what is the meaning of the pollution. So what are the reasons should be causes for the pollution? We can be discussed that one. Under that one, we have the what is the meaning of the air pollution and what are the reasons for the causes of the this air pollution. All these we can be discussed about the last session, is it? So we have to discuss about the some industrial pollutants and also tobacco and also indoor pollutants and also outdoor pollutants which are the responsible for the air pollution. So next we can be discuss about the urban area. How should be the urban area should be responsible for the bringing a air pollution. So we know that indoor pollution should be increased due to variety of the reasons. So that should be the maybe construction of the buildings or reduced ventilation, maybe in our home whatever we can be used in the synthetic materials, so building and furnishing use of the chemical pesticides. So in our land also we can be used for the some of the pesticides, agriculture purpose it can be used to product and also household care product. So whatever today can be used to in our home, the cosmetics are there, they will be also made up of the chemicals that should be also polluted to the indoor pollutions. So they can affect the air quality and also enclosed spaces. So one of the main reason is there will be no space for the one house to another house. So that should be also we can be seen in the towns. So that is the main problem we can be seen. So next one is volatile organic compounds. So volatile means so there is a some of the smelling chemical elements it can be called that one. So they will be bringing a cough related problems like that. So they will origin from the solvent and chemicals. So solvent means especially we can be called as the organic solvent we can be called. So maybe benzene, toluene, so like that we can be used to that one. The main indoor sources of the in our home water we can be used in the nowadays perfumes, air spray, furniture, polish, glue, air fresheners, so moth repellent. So these are the some of the product we can be used in the house. So these are also bringing a air pollution. And also whatever it can be used in the air conditioner and refrigerator, these are also they can be bringing a this pollution. They can be mainly if you see there these are the chemicals, they can be irritate our eyes, nose, sometimes throat. We have to just face the some of the problems like a headache, like that we can be responsible to that one. So in the long term, some of the these air pollutants suspected the damage to liver. So in case if you take this one for a long time, they can be affected to our liver damage also. So tobacco, so nowadays can be used to the so young people also they can be used for their that one, is it? So for a tobacco smoking is also one of the dangerous causes of us. So smoking and also whatever alcohol drinking. So these are all the bad effect to the human health also. So tobacco virus it can be called that one that generate a wide range of the chemical is known as the causes the cancer. So smoking is also causes the whatever we can be called as the nicotine. That nicotine should be also bringing a cancer to our body. So they know that the passive smoking causes a wide problem of the passive smoker. It means those are the smoker, they do not have the effect, but whose people they can be breathe that air also, they can be affected without so much we can be seen to that one. So it should be maybe it should be also irritate our eyes, nose and also throat irritation and also causes the bronchitis, severe asthma and also decreases in the lung functions. So these are the some of the problems we can be faced in these problems also. So next one is pesticides. Why it can be used to the pesticides? Because to increase the yield in the crop production means we can be used to the pesticide. But during a long time we can be used for that one. So we can be also face the problem like the pH should be vary in the field and also there is some changes should be occur in the field. They will become sometimes barren land. We cannot be grown to the any type of the crops also. So that much we can be seen to this type. So maybe pesticides it is used to the carefully and manufacturers. So whatever it can be, especially it can be used to the nitrogen, phosphorus and the potassium we can be called that one. That should be highly used in our in your field also, so they can be causes the barren also. So because if you continue this type of the pesticides, we can use to that one, they're supposed to become a barren, because whatever the micronutrients or macronutrients or the humus content of the soil, that should be also eradicated or they will be disturbed in the nature. So they can give to the instruction followed to the carefully, they do not cause too much harm to the indoor air. So this is also causes the indoor air. So next one is biological pollutants. So what are the biological pollutants? So biological pollutants means maybe some of the pollen grains, it can be called that one, plants. So the pollens which can be present in the plants might air from the pet. So maybe dog, cat, so that pet can be seen in the ears. So maybe fungus. So fungal infection can be called from some kind of the parasites, some bacteria. So these are also biological pollutants we can observe to that one. So most of them are allergies and can cause the asthma. So pollen grains, maybe plants, pollen grains might air of the pets, and also parasites, and also you can see in the fungi. These are the some of the bringing the allergic in our body, and also not only allergic, and also it can be causing the some of the asthma, high fever, and also other disease also it can be observed. So in chemicals, we can be seen in the formaldehyde, we can be used to that one. So it is also one of the gas that comes mainly from the carpet. So in your home, whatever you can be used to the in the carpet you can be used. So that carpet should be made up of this formaldehyde and also particle boards and also insulation foam. So these are the whatever you can be used in our home. So that should be consist of this type of the chemicals. They can be also causes the irritation of the eye, nose, and maybe some of the time they will be causes the allergic condition also in our body. So other one is asbestos. So asbestos means it is also mainly concerned because it is a suspected to cause cancer. So we can record as the lead. So that lead should be also causes the cancer for us. Hence we can be avoid that one. So whatever today in our home we can be used to the some of the chemical, some of the materials we can be used in our home, but they will be causes the many problems to us, not only us, and also they can be causes the air pollution also. So another one is radon. So radon is a gas that emitted naturally by the soil. So radon is one of the element, you already know that, but it is a gas that is emitted naturally by the soil. It should be absorbed from the soil due to the modern houses having a poor ventilation. So we know that. So whatever you can be seen in the modern houses, they do not have any type of the light. Air is not passed on that one, is it? So it is a confined that the houses causing a harm to the brothers. So this is one of the main problem we can be faced to that one. Once again, we can be radon is not observed to the soil, so they passes the our body also. They can be causes the harmful effect to us. So next one is acid rain. So whatever industry area, so we can be seen to that one. That area should be causes highly polluted to this one. Acid rain can be called that one. So acid rain means especially we can be called as the nitrogen dioxide and also sulfur dioxide. These two oxides are responsible for making acid rain. So generally in industrial we can be used to the chemicals after completion or incomplete burning of some of the chemicals. They can be formed in the form of the nitrogen dioxide and also sulfur dioxide. So another effect of the air pollution of the acid rain, which is sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide burning of the fossil fuels. So not only industries, also we can be seeing the more amount of the fossil fuels like petrol, diesel, coal. So also some of the water vapor which can be the pass onto the atmosphere and fall on the snow and fog. So sometimes in the early morning or in the winter season, so we have to see in the fog or snow, is it? So they will be easily seen in this fog and smoke, and also these gases can also be emitted from the natural sources like volcanoes. So we should look like sometime volcanoes also. So acid rain causes extensive damage to the water. So especially when the acid rain should be brings, so the nearest water bodies can be seen to the pond, lakes. So whatever the phyta or it can be called as the animal or plants, so which can be live in the water, they can be affected to that one, and also sometimes their pollution should, their population should be also go on decreasing, we can be seen to that one. So this is also one of the main serious problem of the air pollution. So some of the will be damage the water, not only the water, and also sometimes forest resources, even human health should be also upsetted. So we know that how should be the causes of this acid rain in the water means. So many lake and streams have been contaminated. This led to the disappearance of the some of the species fish in the Europe, USA, and Canada. So whatever you can see in the some of the species of the maybe in the frog or amphibians, reptiles. So these are the some of the species which can be disappeared from that one, and also they can be extensive damage of forest and also form of life. So they will be endangered in the conditions. So will be due to this type of the pollution, they do not live in the that area, and also they can be corrode the buildings and hazardous. So whatever can be construction of the buildings, they can be hazardous to health, and also because of the contaminated are carried to the distances in the source of acid rain are difficult to pinpoint and it's difficult to control. So which places we should be bring to the acid rain cannot be known. So but in industrial area they can be highly polluted, but it cannot be exact and where it should be the rain should be brings. So it should be causes the maybe forest areas should be also eroded, water pollution, and then naturally natural vegetation whatever it can be seen to that one, they will be completely eroded from the this one. So here an example should be given. Canada could be origin in the industrial area of USA. In fact, this created the disagreement between Canada and US and European countries over the causes of this problem of the acid rain. The origin place should be different, but acid rain which can be bring to that one, that places should be also different. We can be seen to that one. Yes, we can be avoid to that one. So you already faced this problem in the European countries. Also, yes, we can be avoided to that one. The international scope of the problem is related to signing in the international agreement of the limitation of the sulfur dioxide, especially nitrogen dioxide and sulfur dioxide is the highly poisonous our health. Hence, we can avoid it to that one. So look at the picture here. So whatever, especially you can be seen in the industries and vehicles, that should be the sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. They will be formed in the fog type. So yes, they can be bringing in the water. So they can be bringing the like the sulfuric acid in the form, sulfuric acid and nitric acid form. So whatever natural vegetation are there, they will be also polluted, and their vegetation should be lost from this area. So next one is CFC. So in our home, whatever it can be used to the air conditioner or refrigerator, we can be tell about that one. So that CFC or chlorofluorocarbons are the other pollutants which are used in the air conditioner and also aerosol spray. So the conditioner, these are the consist of the more amount of the chlorofluorocarbon. So after 1986, so whatever this effect you can be seen to that one. Now all countries they can be minimize this chlorofluorocarbon, because whatever you can be seen in the ozone layer, they will be from 2 decades or 3 decades they will be becoming very thin. So in case it should be becoming very thin means they have to the various lot of problem you can be faced to that one. Maybe especially it can be seen in the acid rain or maybe skin diseases, mutation problems. So like that we can be faced to that one. So ultraviolet rays which are they will be earth directly they will be formed in the earth. So we can be face the lot of problems. So the ozone layer of the atmosphere is that is ozone layer protect us from the harmful UV rays from the sun. So next one is automobiles burn diesels. So we can be seen in the some of the vehicles, petrol and also diesel vehicles. Is it? So these diesel should be also burn, produce tiny particles or suspended in the air from the long period. So we know that when the vehicle should be, we can be run that one, we have the lot of amount of the large amount of the smoke should be produced, is it? That smoke should be also go on to the atmosphere, that will be pollute the air. So today's vehicle number should be also increases, and also we can depend upon the this fossil fuels is also highly we can be dependent that one. Yes, pollution should be occur in the these cities and so towns. They cause the diseases. Such particles also produce the industrial process like steel making and also mining. So you can be seen in the not only vehicles and also extraction of the metals, especially the steel mining and also preparation of the steel. Some of the power plants. So power plants means nuclear reactor. We can tell that one. So that nuclear energy which can be produced from the nuclear power plant. So that should be also produces the large amount of the ash particles which also pollute the atmosphere. So these are the some of the reasons which can be causes of the air pollution. So the given example means, so maybe the Delhi we can be seen that the Taj Mahal is very famous monument, is it? So but today what happened is it should be the we can be concerned about that one because it is the one to the pollutants in the air, discoloring of the white marble. So whatever you can be seen in the marble of the Taj Mahal, that should be also decoloration. It means there will be change in the color also. So not only living organism that has affected the pollution is the some of the buildings, monuments, statues, they can be also affected. Not only a living organism, the air pollution should be causes, but also should be affected the these non-living things like monuments or statues and also buildings. So next one is greenhouse effect. So what is the meaning of the greenhouse effect? So a part of radiations. So it means sunrise they can be produced the all type of the radiation, UV rays, especially that one. So they can fall on the earth, absorb from the sun rays and part of the reflection back of the space. So all the light rays should be not absorbed from the earth. They can be the come and back. It means they can be reflected from the space. A part of reflected radiation is trapped from the atmosphere. A trapped radiation further along the earth. So not all the radiation should be reflected, some part of the reflected rays which can be absorbed from the earth. So then what happens? There is the increase in the temperature. The trapping of the radiation of the earth atmosphere is the singular, that is we call greenhouse effect. So whatever you can be seen in the some of the radiation, you can be called as the IR radiation, UV radiations. So these radiations should be also absorbed from the earth. They can be trapped from the earth also. So this is also can be called as the greenhouse effect. So there is a global warming, we can be called that one. So there is a sudden increase in the temperature now and the decades also. So without this process, life would not have been possible on the earth, but now it returned the life. So we want this greenhouse effect, but it should be the threatening condition. You can be seen to that one, but now it should be threatened the life. Carbon is one of the gases responsible for this effect. Why it should be the increases means, so because of the large amount of the carbon dioxide we can be avoided in the atmosphere, hence this carbon dioxide, hence we can be seen in this greenhouse effect. So after greenhouse effect we can be seen in the global warming. It is also one of the serious threat we can be seen. So global warming is also causes the sea level to be rise dramatically. So whatever you can be seen in the North Pole and also South Pole, so they have the ice caps, is it? So they will be continuously, slowly, continuously they will be formed into the vapor form. So that vapor means converted into liquid. That liquid means it can be converted into waters or rivers. That river should be joined to the sea level. The sea level should be also increases by the year. It means maybe 6 feet like that also they will be increasing in the every year. So it should be go on like this. Whatever it can be called as the continents or the continent should be also they can be do not have any life we can be seen to that one. So in many places, especially we can be called as the coastal area already have been flooded. So why should be the flooded? Should means because of this reason. Global warming will also result in the wide-ranging effect of the gases like present in the world. So whatever it can be called as some of the gases, so their level should be also increases, and also temperature should be also increases in the more than 2 degrees Celsius in the rainfall pattern. So already we can be faced of some problems like this, is it? So maybe rainfall pattern, agricultural, forest, plant and animals, and majority of the people living in the regions which are threatened by the global warming in the Asia. So especially China and India. So these are the some of the countries, or we can be seeing the Asian countries. So these are the face the some of the problems the global warming. The recent climate change report gives us a only limited time to keep the greenhouse end of the century level considered dangerous. So today should be started, but in coming days they can be affected to the all the future generation also. Hence we can be avoided to that one. So next one is, what can we do to reduce the air pollution? So these are the causes of the air pollution. So next, how should we can be remedies? So what are the remedies of the air pollution? We can be discuss here. So there are many success stories in our fight against the air pollution. For example, a few years ago, Delhi was one of the most polluted cities in the world. So now also you can be seen in the, so this is the highly polluted area. It was being choked the fuels released from the automobiles running on diesel and petrol. A decision taken to switch on the fuels like a CNG. So in Delhi, whatever there will be large number of the vehicles should be registered in the day by day. So if you go on, there will be queue on the vehicles. So there should be like a some of the Nile. So Nile river like that we can be seen to that one. So then what happens is we can be replace this petrol and diesel product instead of the CNG gases. So we can use the now fuel like a CNG or unleaded petrol in the Delhi region. This measure have been the result in the cleaner air in the cities. So not much like of the polluted, but it should be the reduce the some amount of the air pollution also. And also there is a switch over the alternative instead of the fossil fuels of the energy requirement. So especially we can be used to the electrical vehicles or electrical energy, you can be electrical railway engines. So like that you can be used to that one. Then also you can be avoid this type of the pollution. Or you can be used to the solar panels. So this is the how should be the pollution should be occur in the air. So next, the equal importance. So how should we can be given to the air also? So water is also one of the most important to all of us. So that is also polluted for the various reasons. We can be seen to that one. What are the reasons we can be see here? Water also becomes dirty when we use the washing cloths. So whatever you can be domestic uses, you can be used to that one. Is it maybe washing cloths, bathing? So this means that we are not adding the some of the materials to the which spoil the quality. Especially in the washing cloths, we have the soap and detergent we can be used to that one. So they are also made up of the some of the alkenes or petroleum product they will be made up of that one. And also in bathing also we can be used to the soaps. Is it? So these are also some of the chemicals which can be spoil the quality of the water and changes its smell and color. So that is we can regard as undesirable materials which can be pass on to the water. That is we can regard as the water pollution. So whenever harmful substances such as maybe sewage, so municipality wastes, domestic wastes, whatever and industrial wastes. So these are all we can regard as the sewage, toxic chemicals, silt. They can be mixed with become a polluted. So these are the some of the region we can be seen in the soil pollution and also water pollution. The substances that pollute the water, that is we can be called as the water pollution. Here the main example you can be given to the Ganga. So the Ganga river should be you can be seen in the Gangotri, they can be originated in that one. Then they can be joined in the Bay of Bengal. Is it? So after that one they will be run on or they can be flow up to the 2500 to 3000 km like that. So maybe they will cover the almost we can be seen in the urban areas or a lot of industries we can be seen into that bank of the rivers. So today Ganga water should be also polluted, highly polluted, we can be seen to that one, is it? So Ganga is one of the most famous river in our country. It sustains most of the northern, central and eastern Indian population. So where it should be the flow that run. So they will be also used for the not only industries and also it can be used for the agricultural purposes, is it? Almost northern part, eastern part and also central part of the India, we have the large number of the population. So especially it will be seen in the UP or Bay of Bengal, or we can be called as the Kolkata region, West Bengal. So these are the some region we can be seen in the highly population area, we can be seen to that one. So million of the people depend upon the this water for the daily need and also livelihood. So million of the people they can be depend upon the for their livelihood and also you can be seen in the daily needs. However, recently studied by the Worldwide Fund, so it means WWF, it can be called that one. It is the Ganga is one of the 10 most endangered rivers. So first top 10 rivers, whatever it can be called as the highly polluted water. So Ganga river is also one of the water we can be seen to this endangered river. The pollution level have been rising from the many years. We have reached this stage because of the towns and cities. So whatever origination of the new towns and cities in the bank of the river Ganga, through which the river flows through the quantities of the garbage. So whatever in cities and towns, they have the large amount of the garbage, untreated sewage, and also whatever industrial uses, many other harmful things, they can be directly into the water. In fact, the pollution level are also high because they cannot be survived. So even people also they cannot be live because whatever we can be polluted that water, they can be consumed that one, they can be also face the some of the this type of the problems. So today they will face the various problems we can be seen in the Ganga water. So but we can be purification of this water is also one of the main project of our country, but we cannot be due to that one. So because of the various problems we can be faced to that one. So mainly industries are disturb the harmful effect of the rivers and streams causing the pollution of water. So we know that so industry means they will produce the large amount of the chemicals. So what are the chemicals means? For example, maybe oil refineries. So extraction of the oil refineries, paper factory, textile, sugar mills, and also chemical factories. So these are the some factories they will produce the large amount of the chemicals, etc. So this industry causes the chemical contamination of the water. So whatever waste product are there, they will be easily thrown into the water. They cannot be the whatever chemical substances are there, they will be not harmful to us. So because they are not segregated to the that one, yes, we can be seen in this type of the problems. The chemicals maybe they have a highly poisonous, especially we can be seen in the arsenic or lead. Antimony also can be called as the fluoride. So fluoride is also one of the mainly if you take that one also, whatever bone and teeth structure is also upset into our body also. So which can be toxicity of the plants and also animals. So this regulation prevent this industry is supposed to be treat the waste produced before discharging into water. So they cannot be whatever polluted water is there, they cannot be untreated. So they will be not treated means they can be easily go on to the discharging of the water, but quite often there will be no rules should be also followed. So before industrial establishment, so we can be give to the some of the guidelines or rules, but they will not follow these rules. We can face this type of the problems. So not only water should be pollution, the soil is also affected by the impure water causing changes in the acidity. So maybe soil means neutral. Maybe pH level should be also increasing. It's not decreasing, it should be increasing because acidity content should be more onto the soil. It cannot be grown to the any type of the crops also. So sometimes untreated sewage thrown directly into the water, it contains food wastage. So in domestic waste means whatever it will be used to the waste food materials of the detergent, microorganisms, and also water contaminated sewage may contain so sewage water means they will contain a large amount of the bacteria, viruses, fungi, and also parasites like bring some of the diseases like typhoid, cholera, and also jaundice type of the disease we can be caused to that one. So like that, hot water can also pollute it. So industrial means they will be cooling for cooling purpose they can be used to the water. So after that one cool exchanger they will be forming a hot water. That hot water should be also One of the main problem for the whatever creatures, maybe fishes, amphibians, or whatever we can be seen in the river or pond or lakes. So all type of the fauna that should be also disturbed to this one. This is usually water from the power plant and industries. It is into the rivers, the rise in the temperature of the water. So when the temperature should be also increasing the water also, there will be effect in the whatever creatures live in the water. They can be also affected to negative effect to the this type of the organisms and also plants. So next one is how should be the potable water and water purification. So potable water means we can be called as the suitable for the drinking. So which water we can be suitable for the drinking, that is we can be called as the potable water. So we have to see in the various physical chemical process in the sewage treatment to clean the water. So we know that there is a large amount of the changes or steps we can be involved, is it? So firstly, whatever unwanted particles or the unwanted particles, plastic bottles, so like that we can be segregate that one. After that one we can be the clean tank, we can be clean tank to observe that one. After the tank we can be give to the some of the chlorination, is it chlorination or aerated air should be passed on that one. After microbial activity they can be passed on the some of the gravels, sand bed, like that we can be observe the water purification, is it? Similarly, municipal bodies also treat the water body supply to the household. So how should be that one? So you know that 25% of the world population is without safe drinking water. So today whatever population is there, at that population also maybe 25% of the world population they do not have any cleaning water. They do not have any potable or drinking water can be seen. How is water is purified? Because we already know that how water is filtered. The physical method is removing the impurities. So first of all, we can be seen in the removing of the some of the impurities which is collected from the water. A popular household filter is candle type of the filter. So nowadays in the home we can use the filter, is it? So there is it can be called as the candle type filter. Many household use boiling is a method for the safe drinking water. So in some houses they will use to the candle type filter. In some houses they will use to the boiling. So while boiling the water also. So boiling means they can be kill the germs and also present in the water. So lastly we can be saying for purification purpose we can be used to the chlorination method. So it is a sort of the chemical method which is done by adding the chlorine. It means in the form of the bleaching powder. So we could be also cautioned about should not use to the more amount of this type of the filter water, because they do not contain any type of the minerals and also they can be affected to our health also. So we can think of the creative idea like a reusing of the water. So we cannot be waste the water, we can be use and use again. And also means for example if you wash your hands or bathing also or whatever household task. So for example water is used for the washing, it means we can be used to the plants also. You know what means we have to wash our water means whatever waste water is there, that waste water is also we can be give to the plants also. Pollution is no longer a distant phenomenon, it is affecting the quality of the daily lives. So it means pollution should be causes, but whatever our quality of life is there, so there will be day by day should be the decreasing unless we realize our responses and also start using environment or it can be used to the eco-friendly rules. So for example, by brushing your teeth, leaving the tap running may waste several liters of the water. A tap that drips in the every wastes of the thousands of liters of the water in the every year. So if you do like that in these practices, it means we have the million of the people in the world, is it? So if you stop this the practice also, we can be save the large amount of the water. So how should be the avoid the pollution means be part of the solution, not for the pollution. These are the some of the slogans we can be seen in the every year in the World Water Day. So Earth loves you, love it back. Join the revolution and stop the population pollution. Enjoy nature, recycle. I am green and it's green. So these are the some of the slogans because of the environmental pollution we can be avoid to that one. So give our children a green future. Nature is life. No nature, no life. Forever green. Fresh air and clean water deserve it. We created pollution. We have to keep Earth green, not green. So these are the some of the slogans we can be avoid the water pollution also. So dear students, so today we can be discussing about the some of the causes of the air pollution and water pollution, and what are the steps or precaution steps we can be taken to the water pollution. All this we can be discussed about in this session. Thank you.